Reluctantly slipped on his shoes and slung his dance bag over his shoulder before heading to the train station. The thought gnawed at him. The guy he despised the most would be picking him up after practice. Komori attempted to reassure him, insisting that his cousin wasn't as awful as Atsumu believed. Deep down, though, everyone knew Sakusa harbored a strong dislike for Atsumu. Atsumu seethed with resentment towards Sakusa. His disdain palpable in the way he treated him like an irritating pest, belittling him at every opportunity. The frustrating part was Atsumu couldn't retaliate. As a setter, he couldn't confront Sakusa, a spiker, directly on the court. As they reached the train station and bought their tickets, Komori sensed Atsumu's mood turn even more sour and attempted to lighten it, offering words of encouragement to the blonde setter. "Atsumu, just worry about the agreement later. I don't want you to have a pissy mood now. Alright. If you say so. I guess it'll be better than going back and forth." Atsumu slipped on his headphones, drowning out the ambient noise as he queued up his meticulously curated playlist, perfecting it for an upcoming dance class. The track he was particularly focused on now was Sacrifice, Eat Me Up, by N-, a song that showcased the ethereal vocals of the band's 7 members. Their dance studio lay just a brief 10-minute drive away, nestled within a bustling tourist spot. After walking to the studio, Mori and Achu spotted 2 blondes lingering outside. One had noticeable black roots and was slightly taller, while the other's hair gleamed with a silky shine. It turned out to be Kenma and Yachi. Kenma was reserved by nature, contrasting sharply with Yachi, who struggled with social anxiety but blossomed into a vibrant little sister figure once you got to know her. Overflowing with energy, Mori. Hi. They both gave each other hugs. Hi Ken. Me. It's too early. I know, right? Oh. Sumu, do you have the shirt I need? I do. It's in my bag. You're a lifesaver. I sadly need to record the guilty cover by Taemin. I'm sure you'll do fine. That's what Elva been telling her, but she thinks I'm being sarcastic. Atsumu cocked an eyebrow at the shorter blonde. Yeah, not. I'm being serious. See, you know how I feel. Let's just get inside. More people are looking at us. Upon entering the studio, Mori and Achu found themselves in a spacious, modern space filled with natural light streaming in through numerous windows. Outside, tables were set up, accompanied by a nearby cafe, adding to the vibrant atmosphere. It was a hub of activity where people were constantly networking and exchanging contacts. Atsumu wasted no time and began stretching, his team gathering around as they prepared to practice their routine to the beat of Boom Boom Bass by Rios. The energy was palpable as they immersed themselves in their rehearsal, the studio buzzing with dedication and anticipation for their upcoming performance. The pulsating rhythm of the song drives their movements, syncing perfectly with every beat and crescendo. Atsumu, with his precision and flair, leads the team through dynamic sequences of jumps, spins, and intricate footwork, each move synchronized to the energetic bass line. As the music builds, so does the intensity of their performance. The dancers exude confidence and passion, their expressions mirroring the song's lively tempo. The song concludes, and he senses a gaze upon him. Glancing around, he spots the worker from the previous day. Atsumu brushes it off and returns to meticulously learning the choreography alongside Kenma. Step by step, I keep on forget in this one simple part. It's okay, you'll get it. Our cover video isn't until next month. Yeah right. Yachi rushed in from the changing room, visibly nervous. Komori suggested they act as her backup dancers for now. The song she chose was Taemin's Guilty. Yachi had always harbored a deep passion for dancing, and everyone in the studio recognized her as one of the best dancers around. As they assisted her in practice, she felt a bit anxious, especially since she needed to lift her shirt as part of the choreography. I'm like so nervous. Babes. Just focus on doing the choreography. And don't think about it. You're like the best dancer I've known. If anyone can kill this song, it's you. Trust. After assisting her with her choreography, it was nearly time for the shoot. They showed her with words of encouragement and support outside the studio, setting up the spot for the cover. After finishing her recording, she felt relieved and overjoyed. Atsunu dashed over to give her a hug, with Komori following closely behind. They were thrilled that she performed so well. They then decided to take a 15-minute break and grab something to eat from the cafe nearby. So like that cover we are supposed to do of Die For You by the weekend? Yeah? Do you want to work on it later in the afternoon? Did you forget your steps? Course with your brain, I know you did. That's diarchal. Kenma started laughing like a maniac while Komori chimed in. That's not funny. I'm joking. How long is this stupid line? I don't know. And what the flip? You spend too much time on social media. Skibbity whiz. Okay, what the freak, man? Y'all are weird. Shut up, you love us. Nuh-uh. You're up. They were deep in conversation when a girl interjected. Girl, they don't want you. Are you talking to us? Yeah, you. I'm glad they don't like me. Stop lying to yourself. That woman you are talking to is a raging homosexual. That's funny. Mistaking a lesbian for a hetero. Lol. Did you just say lol in person? I did. She's literally lying. I'm not. Really. Kenma whispered to Yachi. You don't have to talk. You're just gonna embarrass yourself by all the stammering you're doing right now. Yachi just nodded. Girl, if you wanna say shit about her, say it to us. She's a huge pick-me. Trying to act helpless and stuttering. Ever heard about social anxiety? Or does that just not work in your tiny peanut brain? They ignored the girl and ordered some drinks and some fancy sandwiches. Guys, I thought she was also a girl kisser. That thing is ugly, Yachi. You have weird taste. Is that why you were red? For a girl who wants male validation? That's crazy. After placing their orders, they headed back to the studio to eat. As they walked, they teased Yachi about her stuttering in front of the girl they considered unattractive. They found it hard to believe that she would be interested in someone like that. Once they finished their meal and drinks, they returned to the studio to resume practicing their dances and chatting. An hour later, Atsunu slipped on his headphones, entering his own world as usual. He began practicing a song he'd long wanted to master, the familiar notes filling his ears once again. tap on his shoulder and saw Mori. He took off his headphones and paused the song. Who is Sakusa? Who else? The blonde glanced at the man outside the studio and scowled at his lifeless expression. He hated that vacant look. He was supposed to be heading to volleyball practice, but his persistent headache showed no signs of easing up. He approached Kenma and Yachi to bid them farewell, then retrieved his bag and water bottle before following the brunette who was walking toward his cousin. They were in the car, with Komori settled in the passenger seat while Atsumu sat quietly in the back, gazing out the window lost in his own thoughts. The rhythmic hum of the engine and the passing scenery seemed to blur together. Atsumu suddenly remembered that volleyball practice started at 4:30 p.m. and Osamu's shop was only 3 blocks away from the gym where they practiced. Sakusa remained focused on driving and soon pulled up to Samu's shop. They entered the bustling establishment together. It was crowded with customers, so Atsumu slipped to the back, grabbed a hat and apron, washed his hands, and joined his twin behind the counter. Despite occasionally getting bumped in the kitchen, he didn't mind diving into helping Osamu fulfill orders swiftly and efficiently. When it was time to take the grumpy man's order, he employed his warm, friendly tone to not only serve him but also to attract more customers and ensure everyone felt comfortable in the welcoming environment. What can I get for you? May I have the tuna mayo and pickled plum? Alright. Is that all for today? That will be all. Alright, that will be a 10-minute wait. Thanks. The raven-haired individual found a quiet corner with no one around, while his cousin ordered for himself. After what felt like centuries, it was now 4:15, and Atsumu reluctantly left his brother to make his way to the gym. Retrieving his bag from the back of the break room, he bid a quick farewell to his brother's shop and stepped out into the street. The gym was only a 3-minute walk away, which wasn't too bad. Upon arrival, he decided to hit the showers, feeling sweaty from the earlier dance practice. He turned on the shower, feeling the warm water cascade over him. Atsumu quickly stripped off his clothes and began scrubbing his body clean. After thoroughly washing his hair, he turned off the water and wrapped a towel around his waist. As he started changing for practice, he noticed others arriving and beginning to change as well. The locker room buzzing with activity. Atsu. Show. Bakuto. You're supposed to say someone else's name. Nah. You're up. So how was dance practice? Tyrin. You should join though. Nah. Kenma does dance. I'm joining. Gay alert. Bo, you're married. Right. I miss Kashi. We can tell. I need a boyfriend so bad. Don't you have people in line to date you? I know, but I'm tryna live my Katy Perry fantasy. You know that music video with her and the hunk of a man? He's so hot. Exactly.
Get your heart racing in my skin-tight jeans. Be a teenage dream tonight.
Achu hummed while mimicking the beat of the song. He carefully donned each volleyball knee brace, securing them snugly around his knees to ensure proper support and protection. After ensuring they were securely in place, he proceeded to lace up his volleyball shoes, tightening each knot with precision. This ritual was not just about preparation but also a moment of focus, gearing up both physically and mentally for the intense practice. I need a buff man. I can tell. You're like 5'7" and want to be manhandled. Hey, that's not true. Bo started cackling like a maniac. Yeah, good. Yeah. My wrists hurt. Atsumu kept rubbing his wrists, trying to alleviate the persistent ache throbbing through his hands. The strain from hours of relentless practice had taken its toll, leaving his palms raw and fingers stiff. He massaged them gently, feeling the tension slowly dissipate with each circular motion. The familiar sensation of discomfort was a reminder of his dedication to perfection, pushing himself to the limit in pursuit of mastery. As he paused to stretch his fingers, he reflected on the sacrifices and rewards of his rigorous training. You sure you're gonna be fine? I'm gonna be fine. I have some wrist braces if you need some. Can I use them for today? Yeah. Bakuto handed Atsumu the wrist braces with a supportive smile. recognizing the significance of preparation before their intense practice session. Atsumu nodded appreciatively, acknowledging Bakuto's gesture with a brief thanks, before swiftly slipping the wrist braces onto his hands. He adjusted them meticulously, ensuring they provided the right balance of support and flexibility. In the gym court, the blonde-haired player engaged in lively conversation with Bakuto and Hinata while they stretched and performed passing drills on the court. Atsumu's playful banter filled the air as he teased his teammates, injecting a sense of camaraderie and lightheartedness into their warm-up routine. After a while the rest of the team came and started stretching. Mian brought attention to himself and spoken up. "Alright, so today we are doing practice matches in duos. On. Me and Hinata will pair up." "Yeah. Wow. Levin me alone. What great teammates you are. Loser. Die. You're just jealous. Nah." Sakusa approached them as they congregated near the net, a picture of calm determination etched on his face. With focused precision, he positioned himself and began bouncing the ball, each bounce a deliberate preparation for his serve practice. "Hurry up. We are here to practice." Atsumu couldn't help but roll his eyes. He had little patience for the arrogance of that stuck-up spiker. "Alright." The gymnasium echoed with the rhythmic sound of volleyballs being spiked and set. "On your mark. Got it." Across the net, Bakuto grinned widely, his eyes lighting up with competitive fire. He was itching to challenge Atsumu's finesse with his own unique style of play. "Hinata, ready for a quick?" "Yeah, I'm all over it, Bakuto-san." The rally began with lightning speed. Atsumu skillfully set the ball high, allowing Sakusa to leap gracefully into the air for a powerful spike. On the other side, Bakuto swiftly received the ball, setting it perfectly for Hinata, who soared above the net like a comet. "Nice. The teams exchanged blows, each point a testament to their skill and determination. Bakuto's infectious energy drove Hinata to new heights, and Atsumu's precision kept Sakusa in constant scoring position. Let's keep it up. Yeah, whoop whoop." As the match intensified, the blonde pushed himself harder, aiming for perfection with every set. However, halfway through a rally, a sudden twinge shot through his hand. "Shit." Atsumu grimaced at the pain his hand felt. "Mia, you okay?" "Yeah, just a cramp. I'll be fine," he said as he tried to shake it off. Despite the pain, Atsumu continued to play, his determination unwavering. But with each set, the cramp worsened, sending waves of discomfort up his arm. "Sumu, we should take a break." "Yeah, Achu." "No way. We can't lose momentum," he shouted while being frustrated. Bakuto and Hinata, sensing Atsumu's struggle, exchanged a knowing glance. They intensified their attacks, aiming to capitalize on any hesitation from the other team. "Stay strong, Atsumu. We're not holding back. Come on, let's finish this." Despite Atsumu's grit, his hand cramped again at a critical moment. He winced, unable to hide the pain any longer. I need to sit this one out." "Alright. Take a breather. Good effort, Tsumu. Want me to get a bandage wrap?" "It's fine. My hand just locked and started cramping. I just need a 5-minute break." After practice concluded, they all headed to the locker room to change. Atsumu began removing his shirt when Hinata approached with a bandage wrap in hand. Concern etched on his face, Hinata gently instructed Atsumu to stay still and carefully wrap the bandage around his injured hand and wrist. "Whoa. You have tattoos?" "How much?" "2. For now." "Did it hurt?" "Like a bitch." He changed into a tank top and set aside his volleyball shoes and knee braces on the bench. Next, he removed his shorts and replaced them with baggy pants typically worn during dance practice. Opting for dance shoes instead of his usual footwear, he decided against wearing the baggy shirt. He handed the wrist braces to Bakuto, packed his belongings into his bag, bid farewell to the team, and headed to Osamu's shop for a meal. Today was so stressful. Hopefully tomorrow is better.